Okay, example 3. N over n plus 2 minus 3/5 equals 0. Okay, first off, once again I notice that there's a letter in the denominator. This time the letter's being added to 2. Last time it was just letters t and 3 times t, things being multiplied by a letter. But now we got a letter plus a number, n plus 2. So again, I have to make my list of numbers that n's not allowed to equal. And again, anything that makes the denominator equal 0 is going to be bad. Alright? What number plus 2 makes 0? Negative 2. So negative 2 is on my list of numbers not allowed to be the correct answer to this problem. How can I make 5 equal 0?
That's a 0?
Can I make 5 equal 0?
No.
No. Letters can make 0 happen. Numbers are just numbers, right? 5 is 5. 5 cannot be 0. It's a trick question. Sorry. Didn't mean to trick you guys. Alright. So anywhere there's a letter in the denominator, that's going to create a situation where we're going to get something on our list. And the only thing that makes a 0 in the denominator this time is negative 2. Sometimes you get multiple numbers in the list, sometimes you don't. Just depends on the problem. Now, this one here, in its current structure, least common denominator would be 5 times n plus 2. 5 parentheses n plus 2. One other thing I can notice about this, though, is this. It equals 0, right? If I move the 3/5 over to the right-hand side, I end up with n over n plus 2 is equal to 3/5. If I can get to the point where it's a fraction equal to a fraction, it's much easier just to cross multiply. This product here is equal to this product here. Anytime you can get a proportion look, one fraction equals another fraction, that is legal to be done. And if I cross multiply, I'm going to get 3 times n plus 2 makes 3n plus 6. 3 times n and 3 times 2, distributive property again. When I do n times 5, it's going to equal 5n. And just like that, the fractions are gone. With that in mind, just keep this also in mind. Had I just done this, common denominator 5 times n plus 2. When I do this times this, the n plus 2's cancel, leaving me with 5n. When I do this times this, the 5's cancel, leaving me with minus 3 times n plus 2. Equals 0 times that makes 0. If I take this negative object over to the right, it's the same result. 3n plus 6 equals 5n. Just the cross multiplying is a little bit more efficient in that situation. So sometimes that happens. Again, if you can make it say fraction equals fraction, cross multiplying is the best technique. But again, least common denominator works. If it was that situation right there, what I'd probably do, instead of moving all that stuff over, 5n minus 3n minus 6 equals 0, I'd go from there. Alright, so just basically, however the structure is, what's the easiest way to go about solving it, make that decision based on what you're looking at. If I go ahead and finish what I got going on over here, 3n plus 6 equals 5n. If I move the 3n over, I'm going to get 6 equals 2n. Divide by 2, I get n equals 3. Yep. My illegal number is negative 2. 3 is not the illegal number, so that's a fine answer. I circle it, I'm done. If I did all this work and I got n equals negative 2, I'd put a slash through it, put an empty set, because there's no possible answer. No way to do it. Again, that does happen occasionally, enough to warrant doing this step.